what that is.
Okay, there's the tomb of Carlos Fonseca, one of the four founders of the FSLN, with the eternal flame.
Oh.
This is called the Plaza of the Revolution. No, okay, this is the National Palace. It's now used for the National Assembly. And then over here is the cathedral, which was destroyed during the 1972 earthquake. If you look at the clock at the top of the cathedral, it stopped exactly when the earthquake hit.
Came down here, and he was a songwriter. He said that in the churches they sing presente for the people that have
I would like to welcome on behalf of the people and government of Nicaragua. And we consider that this opportunity that we have to talk directly with the people of the United States is a very special one, in the sense that in the United States, unfortunately, the information that sometimes appears in the different media do not reflect really the reality of what's going on here in Nicaragua. And this opportunity to talk directly with you give us the chance to try to explain a little bit more in detail what is really the policy of the Sandinista government and the principles of this revolution that are usually misunderstood, especially in the United States. We have to we have the fact that the Reagan administration has a public relations campaign against Nicaragua, and as a country which, among other things, we are right now completely dedicated to defend ourselves in the military arena, in the political arena, against the desires of these administrations. Unfortunately, we do not have the capacity that we would like to have to reach each of you in the United States with the specific message, with the specific information that reflects really the reality in our develop their own political, social, and economic progress. The objective right now of the Sandinista government is basically to defend this model, this political, economic, and social model that we obtained since July 1979. Basically, these objectives are based in what we consider the three main pillars of the revolution, which is mixed economy, political pluralism, and non-alignment in foreign policy. I know that these are very broad aspects of our policy. I hope that with the questions you will have the opportunity to obtain the specific information that you are looking. We have expressed it, if you just revise, since the triumph of the revolutions, we have expressed it in different occasions through the Manzanillo talks, the bilateral talks that began with the United States, through the process of Contadora, then with the group of support appeared through the group of support and through the Cortadora Group, Nicaragua has expressed it several times, and we continue to express our willingness to have a negotiated and a peaceful solution to the conflict in Central America. Why? There are many reasons, but I think one of the most important is that the suffering of the policy of the Reagan administrations in Central America. We, the Central Americans, are the ones who are paying the most, how can I say, deep and dear for ourselves to participate, and the most important thing is to decide what is going to be good or bad for the Nicaraguan people, what type of political system is the most adequate system to the median or regular life of the Nicaraguan people, to decide with which countries in the world we want to have relations. And as I said, the principle of non-alignment for us is very important in the sense that we consider that Nicaragua is not going to be a base of the United States again, and it's not going to be a base of the Soviet Union or of any other foreign power.
I believe that our country has absolutely no basis for being here. So what would you negotiate?
The state has been used, the Reagan administration has been used all these years against us, has been that Nicaragua is a threat to the national security of the United States. Something that, rationally speaking, it's almost impossible that we Nicaraguans are a threat to the national security of the most powerful country in the world. However, they have expressed that their concerns about what they call the military buildup in Nicaragua. They forget that they are imposing us a war and that we have to defend ourselves, and that there is a right that we have. We have responded to that argument by demonstrating to them, and they know better than any other country in the world, because they have a very sophisticated spying apparatus here, that we just have defensive weapons, that we do not have offensive weapons. We even do not have una fuerza aérea and air force here. We just have helicopters. So basically that are the type of arguments that are created around in order to, ¿cómo se dice? Justify the policy of the Reagan administration against Nicaragua. More deep arguments. And that is that for the first time in this hemisphere or in this continent, there is a nation in the world that has obtained self-determination and the ability to govern ourselves. And that's something that in the mind, unfortunately, of some of the U.S. government representatives in the White House is not something that they can digest. Embargo, of the trade embargo of the Reagan administration against Nicaragua, we have shortage of oil. So we have to look for oil.
Right.
And then we are in a situation and say, well, shall we wait until the vote in Congress to see what they decide, or wait without light, without the machinery functioning in Nicaragua, and this is the type of situation that we are. If